Peace, family, peace, peace, peace. Okay, let me tell you something, okay? We all grow through things. We all going through something. We all face adversity, all of us, okay? Nobody is better than anybody. Nobody is exempt from whatever life is finna give you. One of the things I'm going to say is this, right? And I talk to you guys all the time about awareness and how awareness is very important if you want to change your life. Oftentimes we make excuses, justifications. We say, I don't do this because of X, Y, and Z. I don't do this because of this. I'm going to tell you guys a story, right? I had just got an aha moment, right? When I was sweeping, one of the things that came to my mind was that about eating plant-based, right? Me eating plant-based. And this is what came to me. So a lot of you guys know, I did plant-based, before, several times before, right? And one of the things that everything, it always reflects back to you exactly, what's your belief systems, exactly, do you see value within yourself, worthy, if you good enough, if you worthy for whatever it is that you're going after in life. And let me say this, you are worthy, you are capable, you are deserving of it, okay? And so earlier, I'm sweeping and stuff like that. And one of the things that I thought about was, me eating plant-based. So when I'm eating plant-based, I have energy, okay? Energy. We all know, or we could all agree that food is fuel, right? Food is fuel. Food is energy, right? And if you are tapping into eating things that is more pleasurable, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you have to be aware of why you do some of the things that you do and be honest with yourself, right? And don't beat yourself up, but at least be honest with yourself and say, I do this because of this. So a few years when I first got on this journey, somebody had said, they wrote a comment, and it took me off my game. I allowed it to take me off my game. The reason why, I'm not going to blame that person why I stopped, doing plant-based or whatever it is. The reason why I stopped doing plant-based because I didn't think I was good enough for it. The reason why, because I didn't think that, I was worthy enough for the body, for the mindset, for the thinking, having clearer thoughts, right? Being able to be quick. Because if you heard so much that several times probably you was slow or whatever it is like that, you start doing things to fit that narrative, to fit that description, okay? And so as I was sweeping and stuff like that, I started thinking, right, that the reason why I stopped doing it was because of the energy that you get from eating plants, right? From eating plants, from eating, vegan food, whatever, you get energy. You get tons and tons of energy. And if you have this narrative about yourself that, you're not deserving, you don't deserve the body, you don't deserve this, or you have this self-image of yourself that you deserve to be fat, or you deserve to be out of shape, or you deserve not to have a clear mind, right? To be able to think for yourself and all these different things, then you're going to self-sabotage. And oftentimes we'll say, oh, it's because of, what they said, or it's because of what they said. And I used to say, oh, it's because of, what that person sent me a message of. It never was because of that. It was because of my worthiness. I didn't think that I was good enough. I didn't think that I was worthy enough of it. Even some people that's working out, right? At first you starting to work out, you motivated, you excited to do it, probably not so excited, but you motivated. You like, what, I'm gonna work out. I'm showing up for myself and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden you hit a plateau, you stop working out. The reason why you may stop doing it is because the dopamine, the endorphins that you was releasing, right? Let me say this. We've been programmed, right? We can all agree to that, okay? Certain things that we do, we get chemical rushes, right? We get dopamine, we get the endorphins released, or the serotonin. We feel those, those good feelings, right? Like if you checking your phone 24/7 and, you see that you got a few likes, okay, a few things, whatever, people commenting and all these different things, right? And so those feelings, right, those dopamines, those chemicals that's getting released in the brain, right, you're going to keep on doing it because a part of you like it. You like the rush. It feels, even when you eating, it feels is almost as the same as that concept of when you having sex, right? It's the same exact thing. The endorphins, the chemicals, the serotonin, the dopamine, all those different things being released, okay? But when you start something new, right, you don't have that same exact rush, those same exact chemicals. You have to build it. And so you have to stick to it. You got to keep on doing it. And the reason that you keep on doing it is because you see that you deserve more. You see that you are able to have more. As long as you keep telling the story of you're not good enough, your family didn't love you, your mama didn't love you, this person didn't want you to win, nobody ever wanted you to win, all that. As long as you keep telling that story, guess what? You're not going to win. Why? Because you're going to sabotage your own goddamn success. You're going to sabotage it. Every time you get probably like a little closer to whatever it is, you're going to go and mess it up. Why? Because you feel like you're not worthy of having it. You feel like you're not good enough for it. You feel like you don't deserve it. And so it's not so much that you afraid to lose. It's you afraid to damn win. You know it's a possibility that you can win. And because you know that, you keep on sabotaging it. You keep on saying, oh, because this person did this to me, and that's why I can't do X, Y, and Z. That's not true. That's not true. Because I done read books, I done heard interviews where as though people that been dealt the same goddamn hand, they are doing it. And what makes you different? What makes them so different from you? You're no different. You're no different. But you got to see that you are worthy of it. You got to see that you are good enough. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's easy one bit. I told you guys earlier that I was goddamn scared to go down to that damn dock earlier to do this damn video that I got to download to do. But I still showed up. I still did it. Nervous, scared, I still did it. And so you got to start asking yourself, why don't you play fool out? Don't say because, oh, well, because they said that 20 or 40 years ago and you still holding on to that. You still saying because of what somebody else said, because somebody else called you a reject, because somebody else said that you was a failure, because somebody said that you was slow, because somebody said you wasn't good enough, because somebody said that you was going to be in and out of jail, in and out of prison all your goddamn life. When do you take your power back? When do you start looking at your life and start saying, you know what, I deserve better? When do you start looking at your life saying, you know what, I deserve to win? When do you start looking at your life and saying, I owe me? When do you start looking at your life and saying that? As opposed to keep on saying, well, this is the reason I keep getting in these damn no going anywhere relationships. When do you start saying, well, it's because of me? Because I feel as though I'm not good enough. When do you start saying that? Because let me tell you something. You could blame, name, shame, game, all the hell you want to. But until you start looking at yourself and start saying, you know what, I deserve better. I deserve better. And start dealing with your damn trauma. Start dealing. And let me tell you something. Jumping into another relationship, that's not it. Okay? Because you're not attracting people because of, because of what you're wearing. You're not attracting people because of that. You're attracting people because of your energy. Because what you are in alignment to. Energy, vibration, frequency. You are in alignment to those relationships that you are attracting. And so the next relationship gonna be just like the previous relationship. You're not doing no work on yourself. You using these different vices to mask your pain. And then when you get into these different relationships, these different situations, then you start saying, well, why I keep on going through this? Because life is trying to convey a message to you. It's trying to show you something. But if you think you're not good enough, guess what? You're going to keep on getting a message. And it's okay. You get the message as long as you need to get the message. But if it's a point of you that say, you know what, I deserve better. If it's a point of you that says, you know what, I'm going to stop listening to people. I'm going to listen to my damn higher self because these people don't know if they got them coming or going either. Why would I listen to them when they can't tell me nothing because you just look at their life and you observe it? So my whole thing is this. Be real with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Be transparent with yourself. Okay? Because before you could lie to anybody, you lying to your damn self first. Tell yourself why you scared to show up. Say why you feel like you're not worthy of the amount of money that you say you want. Tell yourself that. Tell yourself, get down to the nitty gritty, get down to the core of it. Because if you don't get down to the core of it, you're going to be like a goddamn hamster on the damn wheel. Keep on turning, keep on running on the wheel and keep saying, why I'm not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere because you don't think that you deserve to go anywhere. That's why you're not going anywhere. That's why you don't show up for yourself. That's why you don't take radical action. You think other people not scared? You think other people don't go through the same exact shit that you would go through? We all go through it. We all been through it. Okay, but it's about you. Are you going to take the damn hand that life is giving you and do something with it? Or are you going to keep on complaining and saying you don't deserve it? The choice is yours. This is your goddamn life. This is nobody else's life. But for whatever you choose, do not go around saying because of this person or because of that person. Get down to why you choose the decisions. You make the decisions and the choices that you make. Take accountability, responsibility. Until then, your life is going to continue to be the same. You just going to keep on saying, blaming, naming, shaming until you get on your goddamn deathbed. And then guess what? It's too late by then. It's too late. Because you had the ability every day, each and every day you wake up, you have the ability to do something goddamn different. Something different. It doesn't have to be something real big, ginormous. It's about those small things that you tend to do that's going to turn into bigger wins. When I first started walking, right? I started walking, then I started running. Okay, started running in the street. I was afraid to run in the goddamn street, thinking the cars was gonna probably knock me over. Okay, this is some of the things that we conjure up in our mind. And I kept on running. But I didn't start off that way. And then guess what? Then I went to the gym. I started going to the gym and then I started running on a treadmill. I was terrified to run on a goddamn treadmill because I thought people was going to fucking be looking at me. And then guess what? I started running on a treadmill, but I didn't start off this way. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. If you keep on doing the same thing, what you've been doing, you're going to keep on getting the same exact shit that you've been getting. It's up to you. Nobody is doing this to you. You are doing it to yourself because you feel as though you're not good enough. Yeah, people may have said stuff. Yes, social media may have said stuff. Yes, society may have said things. But you're a whole creator. You're a whole creator. You gotta vibrate so high. I was watching this guy earlier named G. Bryant. Okay, maybe me and him related. Okay, he a YouTuber. And one of the things he said was that he vibrates so high that drama can't even touch him. Because of the stuff that he tends to eat. See, everything has something to do with something. And you just eat and you're like, no, well, I just like it because, no, it's comfort. It's comfort. You do it because of comfort because you're trying to escape. You're trying to escape. I know, I've been here. I've been here. Every day I'm asking the universe, universe, give me guidance, give me the wisdom, guide me. Okay? I'm not saying that it's easy. I'm not saying it's easy. It takes guts to show up for yourself. It takes guts to, say, I'm going to do something different. It takes guts. Sometimes I'm asking the damn universe, why I got to do this shit? It's times where I'm asking the universe that. And guess what? I still do it. You could complain, bitch, moan, whine, all you want to. Your life is not finna change because something happened to you. Life isn't like that. It's successful people, what they do is they go through the same as trials and tribulations. And you know what they do? What they tend to say? I know things working in my favor. I know things gonna work out. And you know what the other people do? The poor people mindset I'm talking about. They say, oh, well, why does it happen to me? And then they keep on playing small. Keep on saying, well, why I gotta keep on going through this? You keep on bitching, whining money. How about you let your pain pay you? How about you start stepping into radical action and you say, I don't know what the hell going on with this and I don't know why I had to go through this, but I'm gonna do something with it. I'm gonna be purposeful. I'm gonna be intense with my message. And you start showing up. And you start doing it. Because you believe in you. You don't need 20,000 people to believe in you. You only need you. And as you start moving, you will start seeing your life is going to start changing drastically. And you do have faith. You have faith. You have faith that you think that things ain't going to work for you. You have faith that you think that you don't deserve to have a certain type of lifestyle. You do have faith. The question is, why you keep applying your faith into a direction where as though you don't like what you manifesting? Nobody is doing this to you. You're doing this to yourself. And with that being said, I love you guys. Peace.